Hey guys, thanks for watching our show. Before we get started today, special thanks to Tinks, Dead Downwind, and Trophy Ridge for providing the rest for this show. Now, let's get to it. Speed testing the Revex 2 from Prime Archery. This bow is set at 29 inch to draw 70 pounds. First arrow, 350 grains. 324. 450 grains. 284. 550 grains. 260. 650 grains. 242. Notice how smooth this bow is in the draw cycle. There is a little bit of a hump, of course, with this core cam that's coming around, but watch how smooth it can be and quiet. Alright guys, I started this video a little different today than I normally do. Today I went ahead and just went right into the shots so you guys could see it and we could talk about that experience of shooting this bow. I also wanted to show you right off the bat the speeds we were getting with this bow, which were very good. I will tell you guys what I noticed in this bow right off the bat is how great of a shooting bow this is. You know, I had, to this point, I've only shot the Revex 4, which I thought was a good shooting bow as well, but this one really fits me well. And I think it's a balance between the weight and the way it feels when it comes over the little bit of a hump it does have. It's not too bad, and I felt like when I got the full draw, you can see how quiet and stable it is once you get it back. It feels very good in your hand. So this year Prime launched the Revex 2, 4, and 6, meaning 32-inch axle, 34-inch axle, and 36-inch axle. They also launched the new core cam. Now this cam is a little bit different than the inline cam they had last year because this cam is a mod specific. So you can't adjust the mod to different draw lengths. Now, as a consumer, I don't think that really matters much for you because the odds are you're gonna go to your pro shop, you're gonna get the bow that fits you, and you're gonna walk out with your bow. The only time it has any effect really on you after that is if you resell the bow. So I don't see it as a huge deal. I see it as a little bit more of a pain for the pro shop. Some pro shops aren't gonna like that idea. They prefer just to have it on there. Now they have to carry some of these different mods. So I understand from both perspectives here, but for a consumer standpoint, I don't think it's gonna bother you or have an issue with you. I will say this about the core cam. So far, I like what I am feeling. Those shots were excellent. The bow held very good. It felt very good in the hand. This grip they have is awesome, and it felt really nice in the shot process. I can't say enough about the design of the bow. I think it looks really, really good. The pockets are nice and wide, huge pocket here, short limbs, big cam, really nice looking riser with a great curve to it at the bottom. It just shows the capability of Prime, G5 Prime, and what they're capable of doing with their machine shop is excellent. Suppression built onto the bow here on the bottom, so you're gonna get that extra suppression. They do have a sidebar mount back in here if you need it. They also have your normal mount for your stabilizer here. They have a special mount at the top that's gonna be for their new quiver system they launched. We got to see it at the ATA show along with their own arrow. That was pretty cool to see. Now, as far as this bow goes compared to last year's, I did want to show these side by side because you can see the risers are almost identical. Maybe they are. I think they're slightly different. Definitely some changes in there I can see right off the bat. It's the first time I put them side by side, but you can see it looks really nice. There are different extra holes on this year's. They also have extra fill spots for specific things they're using for sights and stuff. So a little bit different there. Obviously completely different cam system now. The core from the inline from last year, same grip. Suppression looks the same when it comes to the limbs itself. So I'll just give you guys an idea. Now, to me, this bow is the perfect size, mainly because I'm a whitetail hunter in Michigan. For me, this bow right here would be the one I would purchase because of those reasons. I like a short bow. I have to get up in a tree. 32 is pretty much the perfect balance of a bow for a 3D shooter and a bow hunter. To me, that's about the right axle you want. A lot of my Western friends will be shooting more of a 34 or a 36 inch axle, which is what you see with these options. Now, this core cam was super important for Prime because not only did it provide some really good power, some great hitting, great draw cycle, it fixed the issue they had of not getting to 31 inch draw. So that was an issue they had last year. They couldn't do it with the inline cam, so they had to do it now with this core cam. But it's an important part of it because, you know, it fits a lot of you who are that longer draw length that really wanted to get a Prime. So it's very, very important in those aspects. This bow does include the Nanogrip, which we talked about. It's a NASA developed material which shields your hand from freezing conditions. So kind of brings in that idea of the carbon thing we talked about. You know, carbon's warm to the touch. Well, they kind of do it with just that section of the bow. It's not actually a bad idea when you think about it. All right, so the Revex 2 is 32 inch axle, 338 speed IBO, 6.25 inch brace height, 26 to 30 inches of draw, 4.5 pounds mass weight. It'll go 40 to 80 pounds and the MSRP is $12.99. Another cool part about Prime is they really talk about the centering of their riser over your grip is. So it gives you a cleaner shot, a more balanced shot. Also, if you haven't built your Prime bow on their website, I highly recommend it. It's actually a lot of fun. You can custom build it. There's tons of colors. Prime has some of their own camos called Scar. It's really cool stuff. On top of the fact that they have white limb options, which look absolutely fantastic. So make sure you go to Prime, check out their website. You're not gonna be disappointed with shooting this bow. And again, you can see the way I'm holding this bow, it's just perfectly center balanced. It's literally just on this part of my hand right here. And you can see how it holds like that perfectly. So again, guys, this is a great shooting bow. The Prime fans should be proud of Prime this year for what they did with this bow. It is a great shooter and a great option for you. I'm Dave Thomas. If you love archery and like what you see, please hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time right here on BowHunterPlanet.